Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to see what messages Spirit has for you. Whenever you find this video is perfect. My readings are timeless. Okay, let's see what's popping out. We have Eclipse in Pisces, number 36. Free will, serve your higher purpose. Okay. So it feels like you're recognizing what works for you. You're going towards what you're passionate about, what brings you fulfillment. And not only that, but you're recognizing that it is like it's up to you to do that. You can't wait for other people to support you through that. You can't wait for permission. You just have to go for it. Right? So I definitely feel like you are reclaiming a bit of your independence and autonomy and just deciding to do what makes you happy and recognizing that it's up to you to go towards that, not for anyone else. All right, let's see what we got. So bottom of the deck is the overall energy. We have Eclipse in Aquarius, number 35, Awakening. Your deeper resolve rises. So look, I always think of this card as like doing your shadow work because this person's in all dark and then they have light surrounding them. So I feel like you're just acknowledging how you may have let other people hold you back, let certain fears hold you back, things like that. And I think you're working on bringing more balance to those aspects of yourself, not judging them, but understanding how you may give your power away, how you can reclaim it, all that. Okay. We have Eclipse in Libra, number 31, rebalance, reevaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. Yeah. It's all about equal give and take for you right now. I feel like you could have been very generous. Maybe some people have walked over you, maybe felt used before, but now it's time to free yourself from that, I feel. Okay, we have Moon in Taurus, number 14, self-esteem, personal growth. Moon in Leo, number 17, heroism. Let your inner hero out. So yeah, I just feel like you've been through a lot where you may have let yourself be on the back burner. And I think you're recognizing, this is my life. So if I want my life to look a certain way, I have to put in the action, set the boundaries, go towards things that align with that. I like it. All right, let's see what comes out though. Messages for Gemini, most important, please and thank you. Alrighty. Okay, so we have Moon in Virgo, number 18, contentment. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. Yeah, it's definitely all about you right now, Gemini, about feeling good, feeling fulfilled, feeling healthy, feeling happy. That's important. Especially like right now, it's December 27th as I'm recording this. And so, around the holidays, around the new year, all of that, it can be very overwhelming, but also very much kind of force us to focus on what feels good, what doesn't. So I just feel like that's the vibe you're in right now. Ooh, okay. Sun in Capricorn, number 10, status. Work diligently towards your goals. Yeah, okay. And then we have Sun in Cancer, number 4, home. Focus on your home and love. So I definitely feel like y'all have been working very, very hard this year. I love this little pyramid, makes me think of the Mayans. And yeah, it just feels like there's been a lot of sacrifice. Yes, it may have paid off for you, but I think right now you're focusing on, okay, I put in all this work, I've done all this stuff, but I'm feeling drained. I'm feeling like I'm not spending time with friends and family, So I think, yes, your hard work has paid off, but you also want to see, okay, let me put in this energy towards home, towards family, towards health, towards myself, It's like a balance. That's what everyone's vibe has been, honestly, this with all the readings. It's just everyone recognizing how they could have a little bit more of a balanced approach. I think that's beautiful. All right, let's get into the tarot, see what's going on here. All right, messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Please and thank you. Messages for Gemini. Please and thank you. What does Gemini need to know? Just for Gemini, please. Thank you. All right, most important. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on. All right, bottom of the deck. I love it. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys have really been focused on work. You've been very, very focused, very patient. You may have been a little, like with the Four of Pentacles, that talks about there could be a little bit of greediness or just a big focus on material gains. But I mean, really, you're really investing in something and wanting it to pay off here. But we have the Three of Swords here, the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups. So I feel like, yes, you may have seen some financial success, maybe moved into a nicer home or something like that. But it definitely came at a cost for you with the Four of Cups, Three of Swords. Maybe feeling a little left out or feeling like you just haven't been able to be around the people that get you, that uplift you, that make you feel seen. Okay, we have the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, your hard work definitely is paying off, but Nine of Wands, Six of Cups, it has you kind of missing a simpler time, I feel, you know? I mean, I get that, you know, with my business and stuff. Like, it's not like, you know, I have this business, I have a job that I work. Like, it's a lot to do all at once. And then also try to be there for your loved ones, be there for your own self. It's a lot. So I definitely feel like it's all coming to a head right now for you, and just figuring out, okay, what do I actually want to put my time and energy into? What is too much for me right now? All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. Starting out with the Emperor, the Five of Swords, and the Lovers. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like in order for you to be the boss, be in the boss's chair, you feel like you've had to sacrifice a lot of yourself. All right. The Lovers is your card, Gemini. We have Aries energy here. We also have the Five of Wands here with the Three of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you guys feel you had to turn your back on yourself, your loved ones. You feel very alone. Yes, you're in the boss's chair, but at what cost? I feel that. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. And some of you guys, you may have felt like you had to maybe like sabotage others to get where you want to be, which is, I mean, that's never a good feeling, you know? All right, we have the High Priestess coming out here. So this could be a time to really listen to your intuition, really figure out what feels right for you, listening to your heart and your soul. But we also have the Nine of Wands. I feel like your intuition is telling you, you know, you're tired. Okay, you're tired. I think that you are very persistent, very determined. So just being tired isn't going to stop you. But I think your intuition is really pulling at you to pay attention to this, because it's not a sustainable way of going about something. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. So there is new beginnings here that are centered around passion and love. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot. So I feel like you are going towards a new way of approaching things, a new beginning for yourself with success there. But I think you had to kind of hit rock bottom a little bit, feeling exhausted, feeling worn down to get there, you know? Usually we don't recognize something doesn't work until it's kind of hitting us in the face with it. All right, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Justice card here. It's definitely time for balance. Okay. I feel like this is also a time for you to be just honest with yourself, honest with others. You know, if you feel like there's something that's just too draining, then, you know, remove yourself or figure out an approach that works for you. But with the Knight of Swords, I feel like, you know, you're running on fumes right now, and it's time to kind of come back to yourself. We have the Star card, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's definitely time for you to bring back balance, focus on what makes you feel good, not just what brings you things that make you feel good. You know what I mean? Like, don't sacrifice your health and well-being for a check, you know? Don't sacrifice your other loved ones for that. Because at the end of the day, it's not making you feel good, you know? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for a change. It's time for a new approach. With the King of Swords, the Fool card, Temperance. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely time for you to just put less pressure on yourself. I feel like a lot of this is stemming from feeling like you have to put this pressure on yourself. You have to approach this way. And if it doesn't work for you, you don't have to do it that way, you know? But with the Wheel of Fortune there, that's like fate, that's destiny. So I feel like you're going to get to a point where there's no other choice but a redirection. All right. Let's go through and clarify these messages and just see what other details we get out of it. Alrighty, messages for Gemini. Please provide us with further clarity, please, and thank you. Messages for Gemini, please, and thank you. Messages for Gemini, please, and thank you. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay, bottom of the deck. Yeah, we've got the Four of Cups here, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you guys are definitely putting a lot of pressure on yourself because you're scared you're going to miss out on something. You're going to miss an opportunity. Something's going to pass you by. Nothing's going to pass you by. Okay, we have the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Sun card. Yeah, they're letting you know with patience, you will get where you want to be, right? Rome wasn't built in a day, okay? And if you want things to come in quickly, they will leave you just as quickly. So be patient. Let things, naturally grow. Trust in divine orchestration. Because the more you try to force something or chase something, the longer it's going to run from you. You know what I mean? So this is definitely calling for more trust and patience. Because, you've seen the Emperor twice already. You've got the status card out here with Sun and Capricorn. You're definitely going to get somewhere you want to be, but you need to have more trust in that so you're not, just draining yourself. Okay. Let's get into it though. We're going to clarify the Emperor here, big boss. Love that for you. Lots of authority, lots of power. Let's see. Tell me more about the Emperor for Gemini. All right. Yeah, see, we have the Knight of Swords. You are putting in that work to get there. You are running, you are not slowing down. And it's amazing to have that level of determination, right? But you have to be balanced with it. Just like with my business, my YouTube channel. I would love to be number one, amazing, all the clients, doing this full time, not having to work two jobs. I would love that. But unfortunately, things have to go how they're meant to go. There's certain things you got to learn before you're ready for certain statuses. You know what I mean? So don't try to rush your way there because there's important things you're going to miss out on. So that way, when you are there, you're going to, like if you don't let yourself learn what you need to learn to get there, then when you're there, the lessons are going to come. You know what I mean? So I'd rather learn the lessons on the way, stay nice and, comfortable in my position rather than get in that position, fumble it, self-sabotage it because I didn't give myself the time to learn what I needed to learn to be there. You know what I mean? We have Temperance, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Four of Swords. So yeah, I definitely get a sense that like moving with a little bit more balance, rest, having patience. Some of you guys think that's self-sabotaging with the Five of Swords. But really what's self-sabotaging is the need to rush, okay? I always tell people when you feel like rushing, that is moving from a level of distrust. Feeling like if it doesn't happen in a certain amount of time, it's not going to happen. If it doesn't happen exactly how I think it is, it's not going to happen. If I don't put in work 25/8, it's not going to happen. You got to get rid of that mentality because that's just going to keep you delayed. Okay? See how you can tap into trust, tap into patience, things like that. You don't need to overwork. Okay? You don't need to rush. All right, let's keep it moving and grooving. All right, we have the Lovers with the Five of Swords. So let's just see more about, potential self-sabotage, second guessing, things like that. Let's see. Okay, tell me more about the Five of Swords and the Lovers for Gemini. So yeah, we have the Tower. That way of approaching is not sustainable. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Okay, cool. With the Death card. So what I feel here, and we also have the King of Swords. So I definitely think it's time for a transformation with the Death card. The way you're going about something needs to change, okay? With the Queen of Wands, this is all about like your shadow, right? She's got this little black cat here representing her shadow, showing us that whenever you bring the shadow in and integrate it as a friend, as a guide in a way, then it doesn't control you as much. Your shadow here, Gemini, is thinking that if it's not happening in a certain way in a certain time, it's not going to happen. So instead of letting that energy make you rush or make you overwork yourself or whatever, allow yourself to sit with it and see what it needs. See what it's trying to tell you. So that way you can transmute it in a way that works for you, right? So for me, whenever I feel like I need to rush with my business or I overwork myself, I don't allow myself to flow through the day, I sit with that energy. Ask myself, what am I scared of? You know, what am I trying to prove to myself? What am I trying to run away from? Okay. And instead of running away from that and perpetuating an energy that's not sustainable, sit with it so you can see what you need to learn about yourself, about your triggers, your traumas, so that way they're not running you anymore. Okay, because we have the Eight of Wands, the King of Swords. I feel like once you move from a more authentic energy for yourself, that's when things will happen a lot faster for you. I had to learn for myself, I don't like to overwork. I like to flow, I like to take my time with things. And it took me a while to learn that about myself. And it's taking me even longer to be comfortable with that, right? But I have to recognize that I'm safe to move with ease. I'm safe to be at peace, you know? So sometimes it's just a matter of reminding yourself that you're okay and you're safe. Okay? But let's see. We have the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands. So yeah, your intuition knowing that the approach may not be sustainable and you don't want to make yourself feel like a wounded warrior. Like, you know, you don't want to be at the victory feeling like not even being able to enjoy it because you're so drained. You know what I mean? So let's see what we got about the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands. Please and thank you. All right, let's see. We have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands. So yeah, it's definitely time to just think about your approach to your success or whatever this is for you. This can be different for all of you, but think about your approach to your success in a different way. The Ace of Swords talks about, you know, clarity, communication, victory, triumph, things like that. So Spirit's letting you know victory, triumph is there for you, but you have to see that. You have to trust in that. You have to know that that's meant for you. Okay? And don't approach with the cloudiness of uncertainty, of fear. Okay? We have the Nine of Cups, Four of Wands. Like, clearly with the Nine of Cups, everything's going to work out for you. You know this. Trust that. Okay? But the Four of Wands here, I definitely think you guys may benefit from spending more time with friends and family, having more relaxation. You have to have a work-life balance. You have to. Okay? And there could also be certain people around you who could help you with what you're wanting to work on, help you get that fulfillment, right? Because nobody does everything on their own. That's been the common theme for everyone's readings, honestly, is to let people help you. Lean into community. That's what we need at this time. And recognize that taking time off to enjoy yourself contributes to your success, right? It lets the universe know this is the energy I like. I want to enjoy myself. So the universe will send you more things to help you have that lifestyle. Okay? All right. We got the Knight of Swords, the Justice card here. So a need for balance. You have to slow down. You have to take some things off your plate here. You do. All right. Knight of Swords, Justice. Tell me more for Gemini. Ooh, lots of cards here. Okay. All right, so we have the Ten of Cups and the Devil here. So I definitely feel like your happiness, your goals, your fulfillment are somewhat manipulating you. Okay, not like they are manipulating you, but like your ideas on them are, it feels like it's just coming from a low vibration. It feels like this is what I want, but there's so much fear, there's so much blockage attached to it. And I think it's because you think that if it doesn't happen in a certain time, in a certain way, it's not going to happen. You have to let go of that doubt, of that uncertainty, because why would you want that attached to your goals? You know, that's why you're feeling rushed and feeling all that weird energy. Okay, we have the Hanged Man, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think you see that your approach of rushing is actually self-sabotage. You know, it's not going to get you anywhere faster. It's not going to help you learn more. You know, it's not, right? You're creating unintentional delays for yourself. All right, with the Knight of Wands, it's time to just have a little bit more of a fun approach here. Follow your passion. Do what makes you happy. Do what is fun, right? I have an oracle deck. One of the cards says like the dolphins understand the importance of joy in manifestation, right? You don't want to be manifesting from a place of fear, doubt, feeling flustered. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to perpetuate more of that energy. So allow yourself to take a step back and see what is a fun approach. What is an approach I resonate with that makes me feel good, that I can adopt to go towards this. Because we have the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords. High Priestess, again, listen to your intuition, okay? I want y'all to meditate with that, journal with it, whatever you got to do to connect to what your soul is telling you, your higher self. But basically, Ten of Swords, it's telling you your approach to something is not going to last long, okay? It's not sustainable, you know? It's just not. And, you know, it's not your fault, Gemini, especially like if you live in America, we are taught to hustle and grind and go and go and go and go until it's done. But unfortunately, that is not sustainable. I mean, look at nature. They get breaks. We're in winter right now. You know, nothing can go 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 all the time. All right, let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. What is fate and destiny got in store for you, Gemini? Okay. Let's see. So, what's going to happen in the future here is you're going to learn to leave a comfort zone with the Three of Wands, Six of Swords, and go towards a new horizon, a new way of doing something. Leaving behind, yes, even though this is very, it's not beneficial for you, you're used to it, right? I myself am used to being super independent and doing things on my own, right? And so whenever I got a partner, it was hard for me to let someone in and let someone help me. It is, and I'm still getting used to it, right? But I know that's what's better for me. I know that's what I want. Just because I'm used to being on my own does not mean I don't want this other thing. And just because I want it doesn't mean it's not going to be hard for me to adjust to it. Give yourself a little bit of grace to go about something in a different way. Okay? But we have the Ace of Cups with the Page of Cups. It's time to follow your heart. It's time to do what makes you happy, genuinely. So what's cool is I know what makes me happy is, you know, having that success in my business. But you have to go a little bit deeper. So why do you want success? Right? Asking myself, I want success because I want freedom. I want to be able to spend time with my family more. I want to be able to have my own schedule. I also want financial freedom and that security. Okay? So if I want that, I also need to approach it in a way that works for me, which is the freedom, right? Not forcing myself to do things that I want to do, not sticking to a schedule that doesn't make sense for me, right? That's why you have to go into your heart, listen to your intuition so you can figure out what those things are, what that approach looks like for you. Figure out your values. Figure out what you want your perfect day to look like, how you want to show up every day, and start doing little things every day to be that person, okay? But we also have the Seven of Pentacles here. So yes, it's about leaving comfort zones, following your heart, but also being patient, right? Trees don't grow in a day, right? It takes time, okay? So treat yourself like you treat your favorite plant, or how nature's treating winter right now. Give yourself that patience and that time to grow, to see something through. And it might just work out for you, okay? All right. We're going to close it out with some oracle messages. This deck is The Universe Has Your Back. And since these are going to be my last little batch of readings for 2024, I wanted to leave us with a little bit of positivity. Okay? All right, let's close it out for Gemini. Last little messages for Gemini, please and thank you. And if this is resonating for you, Gemini, please let me know with a like, a comment. Definitely subscribe. All of that helps the channel grow more than you know, and I'm always very grateful to hear from you guys. All right, final messages for Gemini, please and thank you. All righty, we have oneness is my true nature, beautiful. Recognizing that you are not separate from anything or anyone, everything is love, so love that. Okay. Joy is the ultimate creator. Exactly. This is where spirit wants you to create from joy, from optimism, from fun. Not from obligation, not from fear, not from expectation or external pressure or internal pressure, but from fun, from joy. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Absolutely. Everything is love. Everyone is love. That is your reminder. And last one, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Beautiful. So when you find yourself feeling uncomfortable, feeling annoyed or whatever with something, allow yourself to learn from it, right? Because if everything is one, even the things that annoy you are one. They're here to teach you, to here to keep you in alignment, right? So if you have an approach that you don't like, listen to that. Don't force yourself to go along with it. Don't reject it. Listen to it and see what it's trying to tell you about yourself and what you like and what keeps you in and out of alignment. Okay? Okay. All right. That's all I have for y'all today. Thank you for watching. If you would like a personal reading or a personal alchemy healing ceremony, that's where I help turn your pain and blockages into power, into gratitude. Go to my website to learn more about that. I also have a newsletter you can sign up for on my website. That is a great way to get content early, exclusive content, discounts, all the good things. So check it out. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all again. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. Happy holidays. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.